There are 5 steps in segmenting a market.
Step 1. Select a market or product category. When we're talking about a market, this could be a geographical region or potentially a local market. Or if you're looking at the online world, it could even be the global market. In terms of a product category, think about a product that you wish to sell, and then think more largely, what category does it fall into? For example, if you're looking at a market, you may consider the Melbourne market in Australia. And if you're looking at, say, a product category, you could consider cars. That's a really, really big category to consider. So you might focus a bit deeper and go, let's look at SUV market. And if you want to be even more specific, you could separate that out to luxury SUV market, family SUV market, and potentially the economy SUV market. It's key to remember that in segmentation, the more precise you can be, the more detailed your responses are going to be. At the same time, if you go too deep into it and look a little bit too closely, you might not have enough there to really build a case for building a segment going forward. As a result of which, it's really important to try and be specific, however, not to limit yourself or define things too concretely or too narrowly. Step 2, selecting bases for segmentation. Here you're looking at the 4 basic bases, which is geographic, demographic, psychographic, and behavioral, which we're going to be looking into in other videos. Step 3, profile segment and identify target market. In this particular step, you are trying to understand your target market by looking deeper into it, using segmentation to work out who's who, how do they think, how do they behave, what do they do, when do they do it, and so on. And by finding clusters or groups of people, you're quite essentially identifying target markets. It's important to remember, market is everyone, buyers, sellers. But when you're looking at buyers, as in your potential customers, the market is huge. So you have to find your customers. So the better you are at profiling segments and identifying target markets, the more relatable your products will potentially be. Step 4, select and develop targeting strategies. Now that you have a reasonable understanding of who you're trying to sell to, it's a matter of developing targeting strategies, as in how will we, as an organization, communicate to our potential customers what it is that we're selling and how it's the perfect product for them. Step 5, develop a positioning strategy. Now, as I was saying earlier, the market is made up of buyers and sellers. It's a crowded place. There's lots of competition, i.e. sellers. There are a fair few buyers depending on the type of product you're selling, but they may not always be in the same location, and they definitely don't all think the same way. As your buyers have lots of options because of the competition in the market, we as an organization have to consider how do we position ourselves and our products to stand out from the competition.
Segmenting the market allows you to create stronger marketing messages, identify the most effective marketing tactics, design hyper-targeted ads, attract and convert quality leads, differentiate your brand from competitors, build deeper customer affinity, identify niche market opportunities, and stay focused. When we know whom we're talking to, we can develop stronger marketing messages by avoiding generic, vague language that speaks to a broad audience. With dozens of marketing tactics available, it can be difficult to know what will attract our ideal audience. As such, using different types of market segmentation guides us toward the marketing strategies that will work best for our organization. With digital ad services, we can target audiences by their age, location, purchasing habits, interests. When we use market segmentation to define our audience, we know these detailed characteristics and can use them to create more effective targeted digital ad campaigns.